Hello, this is New Vision TV. I'm Lynn Komjisha. A 12-year-old is being held by the police in Gulu after knocking dead a 40-year-old motorist over the weekend. Aswa Region Police spokesperson Jimmy Patrick Okema confirms the killing and the arrest as New Vision TV brings you the details.
A 12-year-old illegally driving his uncle's car in Gulu town on Saturday knocked and instantly killed 40-year-old Dennis Otto, who was riding a motorcycle number UEF 715S. The accident happened in front of Gulu University main gate in Lara Division, Gulu Municipality. The wreckage of the car parked at Gulu Central Police Station is what is left after the 12-year-old boy allegedly drove it and knocked dead a motorcyclist.
This 12-year-old boy is called, we're not going to say we're not mentioning the name, is Ovaya Vincent, the resident of Laro Division, while driving motor vehicle UAR 531S, knocked a rider, Otto Dennis, who is 40 years old, and a resident of Laro.
According to the Aswa Region Police spokesperson Jimmy Patrick Okema, the uncle Nyeko Caesar Otto denied giving the boy his Vitz car keys.
Well, this is what it is. This is amazing. The boy claims he was given a vehicle to go with it. And the caretaker is saying, I did not, the boy just picked the vehicle.
The senseless killing comes barely a month after 4 students of Undeje Senior Secondary School perished in a similar misuse of an adult's car and has caused raging debate among Gulu residents. Omora Gladys, a resident, says she is hurt that a 12-year-old was given access to drive a car.
It really hurt when I first heard that the 12-year had knocked dead this border. It was hurting. I kept asking myself, why would somebody give the key? But anyway, it's unfortunate now.
Omara says parents should respect the law because it is wrong for them to allow their underage children to drive.
A life has been lost simply because of somebody's recklessness. You see, parents should learn to understand that when they say 18 years, it's because of a reason. It's not because the law thinks wants to prohibit or do something, but it's because they think probably this person who is not yet 18, cannot maneuver a vehicle.
Another resident, Ojara Emi, says it's a very bad practice for juveniles to be given machines which lead to accidents, since young people lack self-control.
According to me, I think it is a very bad practice for juveniles to be given machines like vehicles and motorcycles, because it is a very common instance here where you find underage kids riding motorcycles, they are operating vehicles, and I think this is the main cause of accidents, because number one, they are not insured, number two, they don't know how to operate the machines, number three, they are very prone to accidents because when something comes abrupt, they can't control themselves.
However, the deceased's family went to Gulu Central Police Station and they say they are talking as families to settle the issue amicably.
Watika unyekegi menero neni wabiro peny waketi kachi menero lopi mekwanyo nemetere ikakwaro wabet keri gipeny mechupu lopi yen gine do timel mapedare lopi dakwe koro biyupe because one more wadong eromyar wayubi wanene bebiru mete.
The deceased, who was a border rider, is survived by a wife and 4 children. Assar Region Police spokesperson Okema confirms that the 12-year-old boy and his uncle are detained at the Gulu Central Police Station.
The boy Uboya and the vehicle owner, who happened to be the caretaker of the boy, is Nyako Caesar Hotel, have all been arrested and currently at Central Police Station Gulu.
The vehicle has also been impounded. The Traffic and Road Safety Act Regulations 2012 points out that for one to drive, he or she should be at least 18 years of age. This report by Joseph Omagaral for New Vision TV.
Moving on, the Transform Africa Summit is back, organized by Smart Africa and hosted by President Paul Kagame of Rwanda. The summit explores ways of enhancing socio-economic development on the African continent through ICT. Now, in its fourth edition, the Transform Africa Summit will be held from May 7th to 10th in Rwanda's capital, Kigali. Organizers say the event will attract over 4,000 participants from across the world and bring together heads of state and governments, first ladies, ministers and government officials in ICT and other sectors such as infrastructure, finance, health, education and energy. At last year's summit, a blueprint for smart African cities was unveiled. ICT Minister Frank Tumwebaze, who represented President Yoweri Museveni at the summit, welcomed the blueprint, saying Uganda will borrow notes from it to transform Kampala and other urban settlements. Now, the manager, Lake Wamala Farm in Buwende district, has been detained by the investigators attached to the land probe team. The Commission of Inquiry into Land Issues, chaired by Justice Catherine Bamgemeride, directed that Mohammed Ntanda be detained to record an additional statement regarding land grabbing and eviction in Buwende district. City businessman Abid Alam, who is a proprietor, Lake Wamala Farm, and Ntanda have been accused of torturing residents and evicting them from their land measuring 12 square miles. Justice Catherine Bamgemeride directed that Ntanda be detained to record additional statements on premise that he has been concealing information to the Commission. You're still watching New Vision TV, and now for Pearl of Africa series, we take a look at the life in the mud for the buffaloes. Animals have different lifestyles. Some spend most of their time in water, others in the air, and many on land. But for the buffaloes, they prefer spending most of the day in the mud. In this report, we'll look at the interesting nature of these mammals.
In Queen Elizabeth National Park is where these buffaloes are found. They spend almost half of the day in the mud. Interesting about this situation is that the hippopotamus joins the buffaloes. Hippos are known to spend most of their time in water, but this time it is enjoying the mud with the buffaloes. The buffaloes come from the Bovidae family. They share this family with domestic cattle, oxen, yaks, four-horned antelopes, bongos, and kudus. Buffaloes are herbivorous, which means they mostly feed on water and herbs. Buffaloes have a close resemblance with bulls. Now from Pearl of Africa Stories, visit our website www.newvision.co.ug. Our newspaper, The Sunday Vision, is also another home of adventures, so grab your copy every Sunday for Pearl of Africa Stories.
And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more of your updates on your mobile, on your desktop, on your tablet, anywhere on the go by visiting www.newvision.co.ug. I am Lynn Komjisha.